Hey guys, Dino here, back for another brew day. I got up nice and early, 7:30, but I've skipped ahead. We're actually 30 minutes into a 60-minute mash. So I'm just doing the old usual recirculation through the pump and then back over the top. Just got a nice gentle trickle at the moment just to keep the grain covered and make sure the liquid level doesn't rise up too much. So yeah, I better tell you what I'm brewing up. I'm brewing up the Pot Kettle Black version 3. So this is my third time of doing the Pot Kettle Black. It's a black IPA based on the Yeasty Boys beer of the same name. This time I'm doing it with Lady Grade tea. If you guys are familiar with Yeasty Boys, they do a couple of beers, the Gunner and the Mini Mata of tea, and they also did the Pot Kettle Black, like a seasonal remix with Earl Grey Blue Flower tea. Couldn't get hold of that tea, so I'm using this one here, Lady Grey. It's got contains black tea, orange peel, lemon peel, etc. So yeah, I'll tell you more about that or what I'm going to do with it later in the brew. But yeah, bit of a flick through what's in it. So it's Ale Munich, medium crystal, dark chocolate and black patent, and then it's hopped all the way through with Citra. Actually got to change that from 12 to 13 because 1% off there. Yeah, but we'll come back a bit further down the track. Cheers guys. Okay guys, just finished the mash and mash out, and I've just been pumping sparge water from the urn over the top. I've just turned the pump off and I'm just letting the rest of the liquid just drain through the grain, and just got the ruler in there just to measure my what I want my pre-boil volume to be. So yeah, once that's done, yeah, we can get on with it. Well, actually I've got the boiler's now plugged straight into the wall, so that's coming up to the boil just while the last of that liquid drains from the grain basket there. So yeah, we'll be back. Forgot to mention it's Easter Good Friday here, so happy Easter to you all. Had a bit of spare time, so I've just quickly grilled up some hot cross buns and put some butter on, and got the obligatory second cup of tea made. So yeah, as far as the brew goes, I am 25 minutes into a 60-minute boil, and as of yet I haven't done any hop additions. Now the reason I'm doing that, because I'm using Citra, which is about 13% alpha acid, and I wanted to use a lot, I didn't add anything in at 60 minutes so that the IBUs didn't end up too much. So what I'm doing is sort of, you guys might be familiar with this chart, I'm targeting, or targeted the first hop drop at 20 minutes from the end of boil, and that's when you get this sort of peak flavour extraction from your hops. And then I'm doing hop drops at 10 and 5, which are sort of around the peak of your aroma extraction, and then I'll also be doing a 0-minute addition. So yeah, even though I'm not adding anything until 20 minutes from the end of the boil, I'm still going to end up with about just under 40 IBUs, and then the 0-minute Hopstand is going to add about another 5. So because I'm using that 13% Citra, I'm still going to end up with about 45 IBUs. So yeah, so that should work out well, and hopefully I don't get any sort of harsh bitterness from not doing any 60-minute additions. So okay guys, we'll probably catch you at the hop drop stage. Cheers. Okay, first hop drop, 10 grams of Citra at 20 minutes. Okay, in goes the second hop drop, so this is 15 grams of Citra at 10 minutes plus half a Werflock. So we'll pop that in the middle. Ooh, that Werflock really foams up when you put it in. Also I've put the wort chiller in just to let that sterilise as well. Okay, so this is the third hop drop, so this is 20 grams going in at 5 minutes. So yeah, the amounts are increasing as I get closer to the end of boil. We'll be back. Okay, so it's the end of the 60-minute boil, so I'll turn the power up to the boiler and I'm going to do my final hop drop. So this is 25 grams of Citra, so we'll plonk that in there. Oop, fogged up. Okay, so yeah, I can talk about the tea. So yeah, this is going to be, or the Pot Kettle Black's going to be based on the Yeasty Boys remix where they used the tea as I mentioned earlier. So what I've got here is 60 grams or 30 bags of the Lady Grey. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a 15-minute Hopstand, and I'm going to add these in at the last 5 minutes because on the back it says steep for 3 to 5 minutes. So I'm going to put the whole lot in for 5 minutes at the end, and that'll sort of replicate what you do with a cup of tea. Because there's 30 bags here and there's about 14 litres in there, so I worked out it's roughly the same or maybe slightly less than one bag per cup of tea. And then what I thought I'd do is, if I don't get enough tea flavour or the sort of tea flavour I want coming through, I can always add some more into the fermenter. So yeah, that's the plan, guys. So we'll come back when I dump these puppies in. We'll see you shortly. Guys, we're into the final 5 minutes of the Hopstand, so I'm going to put in all these tea bags. Yep, they're all in. And we'll just get the spoon and we'll just make sure they're all nice and submerged and mixed in. There we go. Cool, so I'll leave that in there for 5 minutes and then I will start chilling the wort down. Okay, brew day's just about done. I couldn't really get the temperature of the wort below 30. Our groundwater temperature is still in the mid-20s. But anyway, I'm transferring it into the fermenter and I'll cool it down in the fermentation fridge, and then I'll pitch the yeast a little bit later. But yeah, it's looking nice and dark. Here's a sample there. Came out at 1048, a little bit lower than what I thought it would, but I think I've ended up with another litre or more. But yeah, let's get a bit of a... Ooh, you can smell the tea coming off the top. Nice sort of floral aroma, but not too overpowering. Tastes pretty good. Some nice bitterness, sort of roastiness from the malts, and picking up a little bit of the citrus or citra, but yeah, that'll probably develop as the brew ferments. But yeah, initial taste test tastes pretty good. So okay guys, I'll cut short there and I'll wrap up the rest of the brew and we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching guys, cheers.